All right. How you doing? My name is Ernest Brown. I'm originally from Montclair, New Jersey. I worked for the Township of Montclair for about 20 years in the Traffic and Code Division of the Montclair Police Department. I moved to Petersburg right after the pandemic in 2020. I'm an ordained minister. I've been involved in evangelism and Christian ministry for over 20 years, and I enjoy especially helping young people. What I did a lot in New Jersey before I came to Petersburg is youth ministries. I was the president of our church men's ministry for over 15 years. And like I said, I just have a passion for helping young people. So what I used to do was volunteer my time and go to the Essex County Youth Detention Center and mentor young people and just talk to them and give them an outlet just to express themselves, because when you're a young person and you find yourself in that type of situation, sometimes young people don't feel like they have a place to turn to. So I felt that if I can do anything else would be a good listening ear, because sometimes people just need to just express themselves. Not that you have to do too much talking, not that you have to ask a bunch of questions, just to be there for them, just to unload. Sometimes people just need an outlet to unload their thoughts. As a young person, I developed a love for boxing. We had a lot of people in our family that were into boxing. My uncle was into karate. So fighting was in our family come up. We love fighting. So I got into boxing as a young person, and always been into the art of fighting. We used to go to the fights, Atlantic City, and train, and we had a extreme love for boxing. And down through the years, I've been around the sport and I just fell in love. Whenever it's on TV, I'm watching, and I just have a passion for boxing. So since I've been here in Petersburg, I go out in my yard a lot, and I just practice and train, and have a lot of equipment at my home. So a lot of times when they see me in the yard training, neighbors will come by and stop and watch, take their cars and watch, and people will come, hey, can I bring my son over here, and can you show him some moves, just how to defend himself, or are you doing classes or anything? So as time went on, and I kept doing it, so many people were attracted to it. I got the idea, well, maybe this would be a good idea for a community to do some boxing training, do some exercises just to build the community. And it's nothing, it's good exercise. So boxing is one of the best exercises you can do, because you work the whole body when you're boxing. You're using your mind, your body, your head, your spirit. You're using your total body when you're boxing. So soon I'm going to start structuring some classes. So if you're interested in learning some basic boxing techniques, you can contact me. My name is Ernest Brown at 973-342-5411. I'm located here in the city of Petersburg. I have an amateur boxer at this time that I currently train. We just had a fight recently in Manassas, Virginia, and so we're looking forward just to having fun with the community. So if you're interested, you can give me a call. During the pandemic, we all had a lot of free time, and during my free time, I just started doing some writing. And then I started writing. Next thing you know, it was going on so long, I figured, let me take this somewhere. So I created a journal. And then once it became a journal, I kept going. And then I turned it into a book. So at this time, I've completed the writing, and I'm at the publishing status now. And I've written a book called The Boxing Church. Like I said earlier, I am an ordained minister. So what I did is I took boxing terminology and principles and mixed it with the Bible. So I took Just say, for instance, prayer. Whenever you see a boxer, usually before he starts his fight, he might go in his corner, say his little prayer. So I just gave allegories of how prayer and how God's word intertwines with boxing. I went to the police academy, to the citizens program, the chaplain program. So I'm one of the chaplains for the city of Petersburg under Captain Carol Adams, who is one of the lead people of the Petersburg Police Department, where we just it could be any type of crisis that's going on in the community. It could be a kid's having a problem, or a runaway, or sometimes an actual crime. So we're just here to help the community and just to let them know that you're not in this by yourself. The city of Petersburg is with you, and we're here to help one another. All right, I know they're having a situation now where they're trying to help the safety of the school system, and one of the outlets that they're doing is trying to remove phones to keep the distraction down of the outside behavior coming inside the school system. Our children are our future, so therefore we have to get behind our young folks to try to give them different attitudes and give them more of a positive mindset so they can move forward and lead us into the new generation. But we don't do that by putting them down or beating them down. We know all these young kids, they got issues. We all have problems and situations that we're going through, but we got to embrace them the right way. And we're just looking out for, their best interests and their wellness. So if removing the phones is going to help them stay more locked and more focused to what they need to do while they're in school, whatever is going to be helpful in taking our young people to the next level. Well, fashion is an expression of who you are. A lot of people say I'm stylish. Even oftentimes my daughter, she's like she treats me like her boyfriend almost. My daughter loves her dad. And my daughter's friends, not just my daughter's friends, my son's friends too, they gravitate to me because I always try to treat young people the right way. I was a single dad at 27 years old with 3 children. So I understand the makeup of how the lifestyle of young people, and just like I said, just the style in general. So I've always been kind of hip because, like I said, I had to raise 3 young kids of my own, so I developed different styles and, kind of stayed hip. And they said, man, that's your dad? Like your dad? He seems young. So my kids said, no, he's older than you think. He's just a little stylish. So, okay, and I just want to add on, we want to take Petersburg to the next level. I know sometimes people look at the city of Petersburg like we're a city they have passed us by and we're just behind the times. But I think there's still enough people here that care about the city of Petersburg. I fell in love with it. That's why I moved here from New Jersey and chose to make this my home. So I'm here to do whatever it is that, being part of, or whatever it is that can help build this city and bring it back to its promised land. Because my grandfather and older people tell me stories about Petersburg. Man, Petersburg had it going on. Petersburg was a place to be. They used to travel, they used to get on the train and come to Petersburg just for the activities and things that Petersburg had to offer. So it's not over for Petersburg. We're going to rise back up and take our place where we once were.